All right, great. So hello everyone watching live, and hello YouTube. I am Jeroen De Dauw, Technical Director of Professional Wiki. This is a cat picture, and today I will be giving you an overview of what you can do with the Maps extension for MediaWiki. You can do many things with this extension, but rather than boring you with the 836 different ways you can customize a map, I will give you a short overview, which hopefully should be about 5 minutes. This will be in the form of a live demo. And I'll start by showing you some of the basics, then cover some lesser known functionality, and last but probably most exciting, some new functionality that I'm at least really stoked about. So here we have my local development wiki, and the way you display a map is with the display map parser function, and you give this an address that you want to display. This results in an interactive map. So you can do all kinds of stuff with it. By default, it is using leaflet maps. You can also switch it to Google Maps if you prefer. And it puts a marker on the location that you specified. It's possible to customize these maps with all kinds of parameters. A simple example is changing the width. And it is also possible to display multiple locations by separating them with a semicolon. So I could also say Brussels and London, and you can also put in coordinates. So I could put in this. And now I'm getting multiple locations here. It's possible to modify the markers. So here we have location Amsterdam, and I'm specifying some text. So the city of Amsterdam, and Amsterdam is the capital of the Netherlands. And I'm also specifying it should use a red marker. So as we see here, we have a red marker for Amsterdam. And when you click this, you get a little pop-up with the information we specified. Besides specifying different markers, you can also specify shapes such as polygons, circles, and so forth. And again, you can customize how they look, and you can bind these pop-ups. You can also, well, you can do formatting inside of these pop-ups, so you can have links and images and whatnot. Maps also provides out-of-the-box integration with Semantic MediaWiki. So here is a simple Semantic MediaWiki query that will get me all the cities that are stored in this wiki and show them on a map. Now, I don't have many cities in this development wiki, but if you have the information in your wiki, you could do a more involved query. For instance, you could get a map with all the restaurants in Berlin that are open on Sunday afternoon. All right, so on to the final feature, which is the one I'm most excited about. And Maps now has some rudimentary visual editing. This is done by help of the GeoJSON namespace. And here we see some editing controls. So I can place markers on the map. I can say hello. And I can also draw shapes and modify them. But let's look at the map with some more stuff on it already. So again, I can modify all of these things visually. And this information is stored in GeoJSON, which is a standard format for geo information. And I can directly export this by copying the source of the page. And I can also import it like this. So it's really easy to move things around between different wikis. And these pages also allow you to, for instance, use this map of Berlin on multiple pages inside of your wiki. Let's look at how this is done. So this is, again, normal page. And on this normal page, I can say GeoJSON equals Berlin districts, where Berlin districts is the page name here. And now I will get the same information on this map. And on normal pages, an edit button will appear if you have edit permissions. That when you click it, you get the same edit controls that we saw before. So I could add a marker here that says, hello, atom bubble. And then I can just save the map. Then final thing I want to show is that you can, this is still an experimental feature, but you can query the information that's stored in these maps with semantic MediaWiki as well. So here we have another query, and this should get me all the points that are stored. And as we can see here, this is the marker I just created. All right, there are many more things that you can do, such as, like I said, there's Google Map support, there are geospatial functions, there is KML and RDF exports, distance queries, and more. But yeah, this is what I wanted to show you. Are there any questions?
Yes, I'm chomping at the bit to ask you, please tell me that you can do custom image map overlays. If I had a map of the parking lot, or if I wanted to create an evacuation map for my building, would I be able to use a tool like this?
At the moment, that's not supported.
Okay.
It's something that's been requested over the years a number of times, and I would love to implement it if there is some funding for it.
Thank you.